I went months without a period, and honestly, it freaked me out. My energy was low, my skin changed, and I just didn't feel like myself. I tried supplements, I tried yoga, I tried stress reduction, so many different therapies, even seed cycling, and my cycle just wouldn't come back. And that's when I shifted how I was eating. Just a few key changes, and my period returned within weeks. In this video, I'm breaking down the three main foods that helped me get my period back naturally. Plus, there is one bonus food that supported me in my body's healing along the way. So make sure that you stay until the end to find out about the bonus food. But now, without further ado, let's dive in. One of the first changes I made was committing to a nourishing breakfast. I know that breakfast is not a food, but it's a combination of foods. So technically, it's still valid. So the biggest shift for me was having breakfast every single day. No more skipping. I combine carbs, healthy fats, and proteins, things like oatmeal with peanut butter and fruit, or eggs on sourdough with avocado. And this combination told my body, hey, you're safe. There is enough fuel here to function and reproduce. Breakfast really sets the hormonal tone for the day. And if you are anything like I was, breakfast is scary, can be scary, simply because that's something that allowed me to have this adrenaline rush in the first part of the morning, and I really thrive on that. Unfortunately, that adrenaline rush was actually my body feeling very unsafe and running on cortisol and depletion. So if you have to make any changes, or if you stop watching this video now, please make sure that you start having breakfast starting from today or tomorrow, because this is going to be an absolute game changer. Trust me on this one. Next up, carbs, especially bread and rice. I have an Italian background, so bread was my life when I was a little girl. And somewhere along the way, when I was a teenager, I decided that bread was actually unhealthy, was bad. And that mindset was really working against my hormones. Your body needs carbs to produce leptin, which helps regulate ovulation. So what I had to do was starting to add rice and bread into my diet without feeling any guilt. In the beginning, it wasn't easy, and I had some symptoms such as bloating, a little bit of constipation. I was feeling nauseous at stages, especially after breakfast, but I had to push through all those symptoms for a couple of weeks until my body really started to feel the benefits of the extra energy intake and also for the extra carbs. When I say about adding in carbs and rice to my diet, maybe it's going to be different for you. Maybe for you, it's going to be more sweet potatoes and chapati or roti or amaranth, quinoa, buckwheat, pasta, whatever that is for you, please. Or maybe just the very normal and so old-fashioned potatoes. Whatever the carbs look like for you, just make sure that you have it daily. And please be mindful of not consuming anything less than 200 grams of carbs per day. If you don't want to use a tracking device, if you don't want to jump on Chronometer or MyFitnessPal, I'm just going to give you a very quick and easy idea of how you can incorporate that amount of carbohydrates in your diet. Starting with a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, making sure that you have a small slice of bread with some nut butter mid-morning, having some rice of pasta lunch, same thing for dinner, and then adding in maybe some chocolate or maybe some apples, and maybe a banana with your yogurt in the afternoon. In that way, you're definitely gonna get to 200 grams of somewhere between 115 and 200 grams of carbs per day without even blinking your eyes. Nuts also were a huge part of my recovery. I started snacking on almonds, walnuts, and cashews, and using more olive oil and avocado in my meals. Our hormones are literally made from fat. So if you're under eating fats, our body won't prioritize reproductive health. This shift gave me energy and also more than energy, gave me better skin and helped me to regulate my menstrual cycle. Something that was also a game changer for me was introducing omega-3 into my diet, simply to manage my mood and manage my inflammatory response. So these three things combined really helped me to get from a place of amenorrhea and heightened intensity and poor sleep to finally getting my period back. Obviously, there were other changes that had to occur on the way, especially when it comes to stress reductions and tweaking the way that I was exercising. But without the core foundations, without adding in those meals, I would have never been able to get my period back, even if I had decided to take a break from exercise completely. And now I also mentioned the bonus tip, which is protein. So I know that for some of you, getting enough protein is not really a problem because everyone nowadays is talking about the benefits of protein and higher protein diet. But I was coming from a place of being vegetarian and vegan for so many years. So I was definitely underfueling myself also when it came to protein. So getting enough high quality protein was key for helping my body recover from stress and undereating. I focus on whole food sources like chicken. I had to reintroduce some meat, tofu, Greek yogurt, beans, specifically because protein helps repair tissues. They support our beautiful hormones and also stabilize our blood sugar level. And the beauty of having enough protein in my diet also allow me to regulate my mindset, to regulate my emotions, especially around ovulation and before getting my period. So the proteins are like the glue that holds your recovery together. Now, if you are on your own period recovery journey, just know that your body wants you to heal. It just needs the right tools. Hypothalamic amenorrhea doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. These foods really help me to get my cycle back, feel grounded again, and allow me to trust my body. Please be patient, be gentle, and nourish yourself like you would someone you love. Now, let me know in the comments if you're trying any of these foods and if you're stuck in a place of quasi recovery, or if you have been trying to do this on your own for the longest time and you're already having breakfast, nuts, and protein each and every day. Make sure that you join the Restore the Hormones community. I'm gonna drop the link below. So we're gonna give you very clear instructions on how to move forward in your recovery journey. So then you're gonna get your period back by the end of this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I send you so much love. Bye for now.